Hey there VCE HHD students, my name is Andy, I'm a VCE Health and Human Development teacher. In this short video we're going to look at answering the 2020 VCE HHD Exam Question 12. Before we dive into Question 12, just a reminder over at the Health Resources Hub YouTube channel, a new video like this one is coming out each day between now and the HHD exam this year. You can subscribe with the button in the bottom corner of the video there. I'm also running the ACE HHD exam preparation sessions. There's one more left in the September break, and you can book a spot to that at book.acevce.com. You can see our social media links there if you'd like to follow us and get alerts to new videos coming out each day, and also our email if you'd like to get in touch. You can see here from the 2020 exam, question 12 was worth 7 marks, and it started with some stimulus material regarding Rohingya refugees that were fleeing violence in Myanmar. And so the question was asking you to explain why the prerequisites of peace and shelter must be available for Rohingya people to improve or maintain their health and well-being. So obviously for 4 marks, you have to link peace to a dimension of health and well-being and shelter to a dimension of health and well-being. You can see here this was a difficult question with only 7% of the state able to achieve full marks. And the examiner's report mentions that responses didn't need to provide definitions of these concepts, and that common mistakes was discussing how a lack of peace and a lack of shelter could contribute to negative effects on health and well-being, and that wasn't answering the question. You can see they provide an example of a high-scoring response, which mentions that peace is the absence of conflict and war, and that can be necessary to relieve feelings of stress and anxiety around safety, for themselves and the family of Rohingya people, which is essential to improving health and well-being, so mental health and well-being. Shelter is essential to protect Rohingya people from dangers within the external environment, such as, say, animal attacks, which could result in injury. Therefore, if you can decrease the threat of these dangers through shelter, that will allow people to be well enough to complete daily activities and improve and maintain their physical health and well-being. So ensuring that you are focusing on that positive aspect of peace and shelter, promoting or maintaining health and well-being was important there. B was asking you to explain the implications of mass migration, some of which were evident in the information on page 24, for health and well-being. So once again, linking to dimensions of health and well-being. And so it mentions there in the examiner's report for 3 marks, students could make brief links to health and well-being, or you could make fewer links with more discussion. So depending on the depth of your answer, that influences how many dimensions you should have referred to. So they gave an example of a high-scoring response once again, where it talked about mass migration might cause displacement in people as they're forced to leave their homes and their belongings, and that could contribute to people losing their sense of belonging and connection to the world, which contributes to poor spiritual health and well-being. And then I've also said that mass migration means that individuals and families must live without income as they're moving, and they might struggle therefore to obviously have a job or find a new job, and that could increase levels of stress and anxiety, and contribute to poorer mental health and well-being. So you can see they've linked there, to aspects of migration and dimensions of health and well-being, to achieve those 3 marks. Hopefully you found that video useful. A reminder, the Health Resources Hub YouTube channel, the one ACE HHD exam preparation session remaining, our social media links, and our email. Thanks so much.